Hello Greebos and welcome back to downloadable content. In today's video, I have some exciting mods to share with you. And yes, I know, I'm not dressed in my normal night outfit. Some of the mods are being a little weird, but we won't get into that right now. So I have 6 super awesome mods and one that you absolutely expect right on the way for you to enjoy. Sit back, relax, and let's dive in. The first mod on today's list is the Medieval Mega Pack by Sushin. I know this one doesn't really need an introduction, but there's a lot more that has been added, and I am so excited to have it back because you have half sorted on like almost all the weapons, and that is amazing. And more importantly, the enemies, especially in the dungeon, they use them as well, so it is fantastic. And also, kind of a warning, it's a larger file, and with U10, well, the loading was a little bit longer than expected, especially with other mods installed, so fair warning. Now, when we look at the book itself, you're going to notice that you have a ton more categories. Look at all this. You can select the normal blades if you want to see those ones. You can see all the daggers, your ranged weapons, and, you know, everything's here. But the most important thing, it's broken down into these amazing categories. So if you want to say, you want to know what, I want to do a bludgeoned run, you just go ahead and select the bludgeon and you could select whatever you want, then go into the dungeon yourself. So this one already gives you a theme if you want to roll with those themes. And the weapons, well, they are fun. Let's take some weapons into the dungeon with us. Nice Warden greatsword. Take this Nordic sword. And where's that dagger I really love? Here we go. So now that I have all my fancy new weapons that can, be half sorted to my heart's content, let's see what these enemies brought us. I'm gonna start off with this Warden greatsword because this is one of my favorites. Hey, what do you have? What do you got? Oh. And it's always a surprise now in the dungeon to find out what they're rocking with. This guy looks like he has like some sort of gladius or something, but this is what's important, is that they have their own weapons, so it's a surprise. You're not constantly fighting the same guy over and over again. I need to find out what weapon you have. That's a cool one. Oof. And this guy has a nice little axe and shield. That's adorable. Hit and face, and then Warden greatsword. I love using the Nordic sword as well because, well, it's a one-handed sword that feels great that you can also half sword if you need to. Wow, this guy is just blocking by every hit. Kick! Chop! There we go, and then he gets executed. Sir, get out of that bush. I have a katana, and I'm going to require you to leave that bush so I can continue doing the showcase. Bye. Look at that one. That is a cool weapon. And this dagger is like one of my favorites. He holds it kind of weird, not going to lie, but it's just cool to use. Oh, this guy has like an S-Tuck. Look at him going up the stairs. That's hilarious. Yeah. It's just always amazing to see what weapons the NPCs use now with the medieval Mega Pack. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, and this is the first time you're seeing it, well, I don't know. You're under a rock, but make sure you download it. Up next, we have a very OP spell that's near and dear to my heart. It's called Atomic Disintegration by PiePop 101. PiePop has used this spell in the Mandalorian rifle, but we now have it as a standalone one. So if you want to be Thanos and disintegrate people, now's your chance. Atomic Disintegration can be found in the spell wheel, and it's this green boy over here. So let's select the green boy. Green boy, while casting, wherever you shoot it, similar to Fireball, when it hits people, they will disintegrate on impact. You can also imbue weapons with it, and when you stab or slash them, they will also puff into a nice cloud of smoke. This also enables you to grab them by the neck, and while choking, press the trigger to disintegrate them as well. And finally, you can merge the spell together in 2 hands, and when you pull this apart, this will disintegrate everything around you. I don't know if in the dungeon mode, if it actually disintegrates all the enemies, so I'm not going to try that one just yet. But you see that jerk over there that always sees me? Well, no longer will we have a problem with jerk that always sees me. Puffs into a ball of smoke. Pretty hilarious. And what better way to stealth kill your enemy by sneaking up behind him, grabbing his neck, and disintegrating them. It is absolutely hilarious. And if you're really crafty, you can use a bow and imbue that one and fire at him as well. We're not going to do it with that guy because I need his shield for something. Give me your shield. Moving right along, we have Ghetto's Firearm Framework by Ghetto 05. You know what the dungeon run needs? It needs guns. And this gun is, well, the framework, but it's also a gun. So let's use a gun. Found in the books under the firearms category, you now get this gun that comes with it. Look, it's a gun. It does gun things like shoots a gun. And we're gonna have some fun using it because you can do it with one hand, you can do it with two hands and practice your terrible Pavlov skills. But let's see how good it is. Time to do some Splinter Cell. Look at that guy right there. He's like, what? Oh, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you also have to reload it, which I think is pretty cool. Ha! Good. But in close range, it actually bounces off of them because, you know, this is not a shooter. By any means, this game isn't a shooter. So projectiles up close are like, nah. So it's really funny. You can't do the close range executions like I want to be able to, but you can press the spell use button once you're out of ammo to reload. So that's like, oh no, I need to reload. Well, let's reload. So use this one with caution. Up next, we have the Dark Souls Parry by ChillioX or ChillioX. I don't know how you say it. Just what this mod does, it debuffs the enemy when you do a successful parry and they go all like, whoa, Dark Souls, and lets you stab them. There's two versions of this one, so I have the one where they don't fall on their butt because a little too easy, but check it out. So the Dark Souls parry is a really fun addition to the game, and I wonder if it's gonna make it into the base game. But this is a normal block, right? And he's just like, whoa. What just happened? So now when I parry him, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get Dark Souls. So look at him, he's like, whoa, I'm off balance. So it gives you the ability to parry them, and then when they're knocked off balance, finish them off similar to the Dark Souls like ultimate stab. I probably should have grabbed a weapon to show you, but yeah, parry, punch. So it gives you that additional opportunity that you normally don't have. So Dark Souls parry, definitely worth it. I think you're gonna have a good time. Our penultimate entry on today's list is the Arrow Recurve Bow by HuJohner, or Joiner. But it's a new bow, so if you're not just only using the medieval mega pack and you want to have, well, a green arrow, this lets you do that. HuJohner's green arrow bow. Pretty cool, right? The model itself is pretty decent, and it has a lot of blunt damage on it, but it also comes with its own custom quiver. So the quiver itself, if I can find it, well, this is the arrow. Well, look, the arrow's green, look. Oh, green arrow. But it comes with its own quiver that has green arrow bolts inside of it. And it looks really cool. And it shoots like the other bow, but I think it looks a little bit cooler. But how cool does it look when it's piercing the skulls of our enemies? Oh, look, we have two volunteers, perfect. This guy's not paying attention, so this has to happen to him. Don't miss. Everyone's watching. Yes! Did that blow right through his cranium? Oh man, so that blew right through his cranium, and that was impressive. Sir, I need the arrow to blow through your cranium also, so don't go anywhere. Hey, stop wiggling your stupid head. Come on! I'm supposed to be good at this game. There we go. But look, the arrow just goes right through them. That's impressive. So if you're looking for a bow that could just put a nice hole through the heads of your enemies, look no further than HuJohner's green arrow bow. Our final entry on today's list is the Wings mod by Ebidiam. This one just lets you explore. But special note, there are a ton of invisible walls in U10, especially in the dungeon mode, because that helps give better performance. So special warning, but if you're looking to, well, just cheat and fly across parts of the dungeon, this lets you do that. Once you've installed the Wings mod, it's always active, and it's when you jump and press jump again. However, if you're using tap the right stick to jump and tapping it twice will not activate this. You literally have to click the right stick in twice. So jump and then click in, and look at me. Whoa, I'm hovering in the air. I'm pretty cool, so I can fly all the way out over here using wings and, you know, meet the invisible wall, which is unfortunate, but you can explore a lot of places. So if you wanted to go down here and see what was down here without falling and dying, you can. Did you know you would live if you fell down here? I definitely did. Wings mod is essential if you love exploring, and if you want to cheat, well, here is the Wings mod in all of its glory. Well, Greebos, that is it for today's mod showcase. I hope you had some fun, and I hope you download these mods. All the links are in the description. And hey, listen, If you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. All you have to do is click that little subscribe button, join up, and I will greatly appreciate it. Make sure you also join the Discord. Link is in the description. And, well, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Rob from Downloadable Content, and other than that, well, I'll see you in the next video.